After my first experiment, I wanted to do a little bit of testing as to how temperature affects the gyro while armed and disarmed. Last time I did disarmed, but I've noticed some big changes between how the APM behaves when it is armed and disarmed. So I'd like to do some additional heat testing while it is in the armed state. I've got the magnifier right now over the raw temp value being displayed on the status screen. This seems to be the temperature from the either the barometer or from the NPU 6000. I'm not sure which one, but it definitely goes up when the temperature of the board is heated, and it seems to be a good indicator as to where a certain baseline will be. I've allowed the APM to power on and warm up to its own operating temperature, and then I've powered it off again and plugged it back into USB within a couple of seconds so that the gyro values are calculated properly. And I'm going to try and apply a little heat to it, and we'll see what it does while it's disarmed. The current temperature value is 840, 6000-ish. Again, this is about 200 degree air. And you'll notice the temperature rises and the roll and pitch varies drastically. And the temperature's up to about 940, 4000 at the top there. The craft has not yet returned to level, even though it obviously hasn't moved. So I'm going to blow a little air across the IMU to cool it back down to where it was. That's approximately its resting temperature. It seems to be holding that reasonably well. Now I'm going to arm the APM. The motors are not connected right now, and I do not have a battery connected. Okay, the APM is now armed. I'm going to give it a little bit of throttle so it thinks it's in the air right now. And now I'm going to apply heat again to the IMU. Again, I've heated it to about the same level, but you'll notice now that the APM continues to roll. The roll doesn't arrest, it continues to roll to one side. And it eventually considers itself flipped and it starts the roll again. If I actually disarm it right now, while it is doing this continuous roll, it will return itself to level. I'm not sure why this behavior occurs. It'll stop the roll at least. And if I cool it off again, we get closer to a stable condition. It's obviously a bit confused now. Now what I'd like to do is, I'm going to move my mouse cursor slightly. These here are the gyro calibration values. Right here. I'm going to power off the APM, so we're going to lose connection and updates for a moment. I'm going to heat it. And now I'm going to plug it back in and reestablish communications. Again, we're looking at the gyro cal values. So it's 0.408, 0.437, and 0.022. In its heated state, it's now adjusted to 0.065, 0.196, and 0.024. And the top of the board looks to be about 135 degrees right now.